So I've got some pretty cool news. Um, I recently got to have some supernatural spiritual gifts come back online that I have been waiting for a while. When I was at the trailer, there were certain things that I could not do because I was around witches and warlocks and they weren't allowed to know what I could do. If I would have had these psychic gifts when I was there, they would have targeted me. They would have tried to initiate me far more than they already tried. So I wasn't allowed to have these amazing gifts that are coming back online. And I say coming back online because I used to have them. I used to have these gifts. They're much more enhanced now, and I know what to do with them a lot more than I used to. But yeah, these psychic gifts are coming in. I slept in my clothes and I haven't even got out of bed yet. I'm just so excited. I just wanted to tell you guys about this. So, I had these gifts, several years ago. These psychic gifts. And it's not that I didn't use them. I didn't lose them. Because sometimes, what the saying is, if you don't use them, you lose them, right? But I didn't lose them because they weren't, I wasn't withholding my gifts to the world. I was just withholding my gifts to those that would seek to destroy me using those gifts. So God kind of hid me in plain sight. And I got to have all of my gifts restored since being here in this apartment. So I'm now in this temporary place. I don't know. I want it to be more long-term. We'll see. I used every little ounce of money I had to get this place. So I don't really know. I'm only here a little bit longer for what it is right now, but maybe I'll still be here. Maybe I'll get to have something better. I don't know. But yeah, my psychic gifts were withheld from some very evil people while I lived in some really not so great areas. And the warlocks and witches that were after me would have literally tried to initiate me, or they would have hurt me even more than I already was being hurt. So God kind of took away my spiritual gifts, even from me. God took it away from me. Not really took it away, but hid them. But at the time, I thought that they were pretty much gone. At the time, I thought it was being stripped from me, I thought that I had done something wrong. I thought that God was punishing me because I used to have such amazing psychic gifts. And I just thought, God is, hi, oh, my love. Hi, baby. Oh, hi. I just wanted to share some good news. Thank you so much for praying for me, baby. Okay. You still got it, girl. What do you mean? Exactly. But I've been homeless 2.5 years. And in those 2.5 years, either I lived on couches, a shelter, in my car, in public housing of some sort, Airbnbs, trailers with random witches and warlocks. It was always something that was a fear of mine, of being that powerful around those types of people. So only since being here and living alone are my psychic gifts even coming back online. So it's they were on, I had enough psychic gifts to get me through. When I would do a reading for somebody, that's one thing. But I'm talking straight up savagery in spiritual war. I'm talking the kind of shit that is superhuman. That is coming back online because I've been here, what, I've been here like 2 weeks, maybe? A little over a week. Couple, I don't know. Yeah, like 10 days maybe. And in all that time, I've been sleeping alone. I've been eating alone. I've been not talking to anybody really other than my maintenance guy. And there's like nobody threatening me. There's nobody invading my space. And it's like, I guess I must feel safe enough that my psychic gifts are coming back online, baby. Cheers. Cheers, baby. If people thought I was a threat already, ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. So, basically, let me just say my enemies are fucked. My enemies are cooked. Cooked, sauteed, baked. They're just cooked. People that have been trying it with me, you guys are sorely out of luck. I don't really know what else to tell you, and I would never save you from what's coming on this planet, ever, in a million years. I would very much be happy to know that things are happening to you. See, a lot of people are way kinder than me, especially people in this community, you know. I meet so many empaths and so many sweet people. I'm just not that girl. I'm a ruthless motherfucker. I'm not that type to be like, oh, I wouldn't wish karma on my... See, nah, I'm not about that life, though. I'm very much about go fucking rot in hell, every last one of you, and I hope I get word that you are. That's very much me in a nutshell. Because see, what has happened is innocent people on this planet are being subjected and targeted to inhumane studies, trials, getting poked and prodded. And what I love to see is that even the US fucking government has to admit that they've been studying and brain controlling us. And I love that. I love that mind control, the MK version, is very much coming out into the public, and there are trials for that shit now. So 5 years ago, if you would have told somebody mind control was a thing and the government was studying your mind, people would have thought you were absolute batshit crazy. Same with aliens. They would have been like, oh my gosh, girl, you get a tinfoil hat. But now all of a sudden the government is coming out with this shit, and it's not so much a conspiracy theory after all, is it? Right. So I think in the very same way that psychic gifts right now are very underrated and not a lot of people are aware of what's happening, I think in 5 years' time, people will be looking at a lot of us empaths and us starseeds and being like, damn, I guess that was true after all. I guess they really were the GOAT. I guess they were the greatest of all time. Yeah, I think that's literally what's going to be happening. And right now, it just feels like one big conspiracy theory that you guys have been stalked and monitored and surveilled and harassed and, you know, whatever, the men in black following your ass around and shit like that. It's only a conspiracy until that shit's proven true, right? So I love, personally, that in this day and age, we are basically seeing the trials of all of the people who have been violating our free will, violating our rights, violating our sovereignty as souls. Not even just as Americans. I'm talking about like as a soul. So I am a firm believer that God is about to have some justice. God is about to have revenge. And I am not that nice little bitch. Everybody's like, oh my God, I would never wish them karma. Girl, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. Not only do I wish them karma, I wish life in prison for all of these fuckers. So the whole like, oh my God, has Jenna turned to the dark side? I think the dark side turned to me. Jenna definitely did not go to the light side, if that's the case, because the light side doesn't seem to give a shit that a lot of us are being violated and picked off one by one like vultures. So I think with these nasty ass energies that are here on the planet, I don't know that I'm really like a big fan of light and love namaste anymore. I kind of feel like I don't want to stay in namaste. You know what I mean? I feel like I want to get some fucking revenge, and I just got my gifts back. So we shall see how that goes. But I just wanted you to know going forward. I've been summoning Lucifer the last few days. It's been working flawlessly. I absolutely love it. I literally had one man come back from the past that claimed to be Lucifer, so that was great. And I love it. I love knowing that my summoning powers are so fucking powerful. I've also been having really amazing psychic dreams, astral travel. It's just been like, wow, like the shit that is coming back to me because I have this apartment and nobody is harassing me. And I don't have to worry about a random warlock and witches taking over my life. So I'm getting all my gifts back. There's this sense of stability that's coming back. And though it may be temporary because I don't know how long I'm going to be here, I've only just been able to afford only a couple weeks. But the way that it miraculously came in the first place, I'm pretty much assuming that the Holy Spirit has been watching over me for a very long time. So though I am light, I'm also shadow. I'm also dark. I'm not just, love and light and unicorn farts and all that bullshit. I just wanted you guys to know that so that you can unsubscribe now if you're not into it. Because I don't care if you're into it. I really don't give a fuck. That's the craziest thing. I don't give a shit. Not one person can ever tell me again that what I don't preach is true. I just got out of 4 cults in my life. I'm 37 years old and I was in 4 different cults, sacrificed in 4 different covens. 4. As one girl. Bro, the way that no one could tell me shit. Yeah. So going forward, I just wanted you guys to know, if you're not a huge fan of me anymore, oh my God, that's so great. I love that for you. I love that you have free will to honestly not pay attention to the war that's going on outside and the only one that seems strong enough to be able to fight it. So I love that you're so fucking ignorant. But you can leave because nobody here is forcing you to stay. So if you don't like me, my question to you would be, why the fuck sit and watch me for hours a week? Why stare holes into my gorgeous self? If you're just going to stare holes into my face, I don't understand why you wouldn't be going and doing something productive with your time instead of sticking around to watch a girl that you can't stand. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, anyway, now that I'm in this space and there's not some nasty ass warlock 10 feet from me that is literally running a coven of 20 plus girls, I am actually feeling quite okay with myself. And so I'm getting all these gifts back. And one of them is the ability to really command an audience, which I love. You love of all the narcissists on the planet, this girl knows how to command an audience. Okay, right. I was an actress in school, in high school. I was an actress and singer growing up. And so, I love me an audience, honey. And finally, for the first time ever in the history of ever, I feel like I have something to say with said audience. Before, it wouldn't have really mattered and there wouldn't have been anything that I could have benefited the world with. I was a singer and an actress and that's great, that's fun, but there wasn't really anything worth saying, but now now there is. So especially the MK Ultra trials, oh my God, do you know how relieving that is? That's such a relief. Now, if only we could put people on trial that opened CERN. If only we could put people on trial that ran this entire world to the ground, that worked for the big 3, Catholicism, Islam, and Christianity. Now, if only we could sit these bishops and these pastors down and make them swear on the Bible that they aren't nasty ass pedophiles. If only we could do that, right? So one day that too will happen. But right now, I am just so excited for this future because I literally got to have every gift that was stolen from me. It wasn't really stolen. It was just delightfully withheld, okay, for a little while I was going through trials and tribulations. And now that God must obviously believe in me, cheers, He's giving them all back, baby. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. My favorite so far is the ability to summon. That's like legit fun. Like if I were to tell you right now, I really want to manifest a sexy man with a gorgeous six-pack and like some beefy muscles and tattoos right now, like right fucking now. But it would take 10 seconds. It would take 10 seconds and some amazing guy would show up on my live stream like right now. Bet. That's how it, like, girl, I am not even kidding. I'm so good at this. Maybe his name will be like Derek or Sean. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's my favorite gift. The ability to see somebody and then have them show up. Speak at one time and the universe is just like, hey, you rang? Hi, how you doing, Derek? I love the muscles. Oh my God, are those tattoos? Call me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I can pretty much do what I want, when I want, if I want, with whom I want, as long as I want, period. So my favorite comeback story is getting all of my gifts back handed to me on a silver platter simply because I say so. Why? Because I breathe fucking oxygen. I have blood in my veins, honey, and I take up space in this world. And some would say I take up too much space, but I take up just enough. Just enough space to get Derek all over the place. Anyway, that is one of my favorite gifts right now is summoning. I've definitely been summoning Lucifer for the last few days. And girl, finally this war can begin. Oh, God, you know what it is? If you don't have two sides fighting, it's only ever just genocide. It's just one side bullying the other, just victims all the time getting harassed and stalked. And I can't stand that shit. I'm so over it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to pull in some muscle, honey. Derek, Lucifer, all the same. He's got those muscles and those tats. I don't know about I want to write a song about him. Yeah. Oh, which one? I don't know. It depends. It doesn't matter. I'm sure there'll be one in the same. Whoever Derek is, you should call me, sir. But yeah, this whole like love and light Jenna thing, it's like, oh, girl. Ugh. First of all, girl, we get picked clean. Especially us gorgeous, thick, delicious mamas on the street. Honey, nah. 2.5 years homeless on this. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Men have been taken advantage for far too long. Oh, I'm so done with that. Oh, I will never let that happen again. Ever. To any of my gorgeous sisters in Christ. Oh, I would never, honey. See, the difference between you and I is you're still sweet. And you're still probably kind and loving. Oh, not me. I've had my heart ripped out, torn to shreds right in front of my face. Ooh, honey, that whole like love and light thing has left the building. There is not going to be a shred of that in the future. No. People are like, oh, did she turn to the dark side? I think the dark side turned to me. It really is like it welcomed me in. You know what I mean? So this whole namaste and love and light, and no, not really. Not really, my love. No, we're not there. Lucifer told me to tell you it is coming. Oh, I know it is, Freddie. Oh, honey, thank you so much. Let him know that I told him to tell me that it's coming. Let him know. I told him that message before he told it to me. Let him know I loved the light before the light got brought, Freddie. Yeah. I'm not even kidding though, girl. Like there's so many people who are like, oh my God, but like she needs an exorcism. She just needs to go find a savior. Bitch, I am the savior. I'm the savior in my own reality. I just saved myself from 4 cults. In 37 years, 4 cults is kind of a big deal. That feels like a lot. It feels like a lot for one girl, doesn't it? I feel like that's a lot. Is that a lot? I feel like that's a lot. 4? Yeah, 4 cults in one lifetime. Girl, I don't know, man. That seems like a lot. Anyway, All I know is I got out of 4 cults that wanted me dead. One of which I think I actually physically died and came back. That one was really insane in the membrane. That one was the worst of all. But the fact that there's so many people who are like, I hope she doesn't turn to the dark. I'm like, girl, maybe you should fight fire with fire. Like, you guys sit here and bitch and moan and complain all the fucking time that there's no karma on the planet. That's because nobody's out here issuing karma for these motherfuckers. Like, I don't understand why we have to just forgive everybody into peace. Like, not everybody deserves peace. Some of these people deserve to be sat the fuck down and in a prison cell for the next 50 million eons. I don't understand why we would have prisons and then people tell me that karma isn't real or karma shouldn't be happening or we shouldn't wish karma on our enemies. What do you mean? What do you think jail cells are for? People who do bad things get punished. And I don't understand why too many people, girl, in the spiritual community, too many, they come up to me and they're like, how dare you? How dare I what? Take matters into my own hands? Start using my mind to benefit me and innocent people in this world? The women that I know can't even afford food for their babies right now. The women that are being raped on the streets, like I was for 2.5 years going through these. Are you kidding me? Girl, who exactly? No, I'm so serious. Who the fuck exactly are you about to trust to receive karmic justice? Your government? Oh, the same ones on trial right now for using brain control to fuck with your brain. Oh, okay. Oh, no, your church? The same ones that you can't hand your kids over to because God knows what they're doing to them. You mean that? Like you trust karma with those people. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. No thanks. Fuck the love and light. Honey, fucking love and light lost a long time ago. I'm pretty sure it's the darkness that might win. So I'm here to defend that love and light by being the darkness. And if you can't understand it, you can't appreciate it, there's the door. See you never. Shoo shoo. See you never. I'm so over it. People think that I'm just some honey, I don't know what they were thinking. Like, I don't know. I think that when my psychic gifts were turned off, and that's what I'm talking about today, is how they got amped up recently. My psychic gifts, I think that when I was going through this for 2.5 years on the streets, like I got evicted 2.5 years ago and I've been homeless ever since. And I just think that like people assumed that I was just weak or something. I don't know. But girl, I was literally going through battle after battle after. I'm a fucking brute, okay? I'm a savage. I'm a straight up menace. There is a reason they've all been targeting me and watching me and surveilling me. There's a reason they've got me on lists, honey. There is a fucking reason these entities wanted me to shut the fuck up, poke and prod me. There's reasons, okay? I might not have been in Area 51, but I was probably in Area 52 or 53. And a lot of these people really wanted to try it with me, test me, send me through all these programs. Oh, send all these like monitoring spirits, these freaking, girl, nah, it's over. You're not going to study these gifted ones anymore. If you're going to study, you're going to sit there and watch like the rest of us from the comfort of your own house. Grab some popcorn. You're going to watch just like everybody else does. You're not going to have VIP access to us through the astral plane anymore. Absolutely not. Not if I can help it. Oh, and I can. Oh, I can. And I will. And I do. And I already do. You know what I think is so crazy? On the last day that I was at that trailer, there was a portal in the bathroom that my roommate, the warlock from hell, he knew it was there. He put it there himself. There were 3 mirrors all facing each other, and he had sigil magic on the mirror. Okay? I stood in front of that mirror for 4 hours straight on a live stream just singing. I mean, and I sang, girl. It was like singing, okay? 4 hours straight. I just stood there and sang in front of the mirror for 4 hours straight. And I'll tell you what, next day, CERN shut down its program. CERN closed the thing, the collider thing. And then, craziest shit after that, then the MK Ultra trials started. I am just saying, I closed that shit right down. Oh, I closed that shit right down, honey. It took me all of 4 hours and a little bit of magic. Woo! Me, myself, and I. That's all it took. That's all it took, me, myself, and I. And I think that's why every last fucking enemy I've ever had from here to Timbuktu can't really stand that it only takes one girl. And she hasn't even had money in her account yet. Ooh, baby. I don't have a house. I don't have status. I don't have a car. I don't have a man. I don't have a ring on my finger. Girl, I don't have money. And I'm already a fucking threat. And I haven't even get out of bed yet. I'm still sleeping. I slept in my clothes last night. Girl, I haven't even tried yet. I haven't even flexed yet, bitch. I haven't even met Derek yet. I haven't even met Derek. Wait till he shows up with his big muscles and his tattoos. Actually, no, I'm so serious. I can't wait to meet a Derek. I hope he's a Luciferian. He'd have to be. He'd have to be. Like, he can't run with the big dogs if he doesn't understand the biggest dog of all. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm not here for the whole holier than thou, the whole like, but she used to love Jesus thing. Bruh, I never stopped loving Jesus. I just think Jesus isn't that great of a warrior. No offense. He's kind of too innocent for that. Well, I'm sorry, love. I'm sorry, but that's the fucking truth. You sit here and you say, we're all Christ followers and we're all Jesus lovers, yeah? Well, that's how they pick you off one by one by one by one by one. They congregate you all into one little huddled up mass, and then they all talk about like, but love and light though, Jenna, like angel farts and like unicorns. And girl, that's how they get you. So I'm a warrior. I don't really give a shit if you like me or not. I don't fucking care where my soul goes. No matter where my soul goes, I'll always know my soul. If I go right into the pits of hell, congratulations, I wanted that. Because my soul is whole no matter where I go. Okay? If I go to heaven, great. If I go to hell, great. I'll pretty much make heaven wherever I go. So this whole like, oh, but Jenna, she was so sweet though. You remember when she was so sweet? Nah, I don't remember that. I remember when she was picked clean, taken advantage of by a whole bunch of men, a whole bunch of nasty, disgusting, perverted slime pieces of shit. I remember that. So what I'm going to do is I'm getting off the streets permanently. I will be helping all of my sisters do the exact same thing. And I will be a warrior for the light, but I will be in the dark. And if you don't like that, well, turn your eyes away from me. No one has forced you to be here yet. No one's going to force you now. You do not have to like me. That was never the agreement. The agreement wasn't, Jenna's just going to bend over backwards and be everybody's fucking source of entertainment. And she's going to get absolutely nothing all the time, shit on constantly, no money to her name, no compliments, no man to take care of her, no protection. Girl, bye. I am so fucking over that. Bunch of horse shit. You guys have been watching me day in, day out. So many people, and not one email, not one air hug, not one prayer, not one dime. But yet you've been able to benefit from me spiritually protecting you and giving you channeled messages and helping you see clearly into the future. So not only have I cut that all off, like, whoo, that's all shut off. Like my psychic gifts are my psychic gifts. My protection is my protection. My connection to source is my connection to source. Yo, I earned this. Did you? I worked my way out of hell 4 times. Did you? Right. Well, pretty soon we'll know, won't we? We'll know which ones got themselves out of it and who are the real saviors and the rest that are just fucking fakes. So at the end of the day, I don't really care if I'm liked. That was never the purpose of me being here. I'm literally just a warrior. All I know how to do is fight. All I know how to do is war. And what's so great to me is war's on the way and I fucking know how to handle it. I'm an Aries, so there's not much that makes me happy in this world besides war. So I'm fine. I'll be all right. What about you? What about you? Yeah, brainwash. Trust only in Jesus. You are not one of Lucifer's angels. You are lost. Oh, is that right? So are you going to be the one that finds me? Are you the one that's magically going to tell me I'm found? Yeah, I didn't think so. The women that can't afford food are in that position karmically? Oh, you think so? You better be very fucking sure. I'm going to tell you right now, Fast Freddy. I'm going to tell you right now, you better be fucking sure that the women who can't eat on this planet, you better make sure that when you talk like that you're 100% accurate. You better fucking know what you're talking about if you're coming into my channel to lead all of these people. Yeah? With whatever 2 cents you want to put in my channel to have everybody looking at your bullshit comments, you better be very fucking sure that if women can't eat on this planet, that it's karma. That it's because somehow they did something bad in a past life. You better be so sure. Don't fucking mislead people. He will humble you. Let him fucking humble me. Dude, anybody that can humble me fucking should. I'd probably listen to that one. I'm not listening to you, Fast Freddy. You're really not that fast. You're a little bit delayed. I've already given you all of the ample opportunity to come after me. I've already told you everything about myself. I've been transparent, been teaching you guys everything I am, been showing you literally every single thing I am. Any ammo that you think you have against me, it's literally because I gave it to you. I gave it to you. Okay? Don't fucking tell me if I'm an angel or not. Don't fucking tell me if I'm in Lucifer's army or not. Don't fucking tell me anything about Lucifer. And you best watch yourself when you're sitting here talking about how women on the planet can't eat because of karma. Sit your ass down. I'm scared. You're so rude. Good. You fucking should be scared. Every last one of you should be fucking scared. Good. You're paying attention. Finally. Finally. I don't know what part didn't scare you when you have all these leaders of the free world with their fucking nasty ass Cheeto dusted fingers on a nuke button. I don't understand why you're not scared that women, innocent women and children on the streets are being targeted and harvested for food. I don't understand why you're not scared, but I'm glad to know that you are starting to get there. Thank you so much. What? No one deserves hell. Are you fucking serious, Ty? No one innocent deserves hell. No one innocent deserves hell. Just like no one innocent deserves prison. Period. Yeah, brainwash. Trust only in Jesus. Yeah, go do that. Go trust in only Jesus. Fuck yeah, you're on a reclaim path. I'm here for it. Thanks, Sound. Hey, Bex, how you doing? I mean, hun, do you have food? Thank you, Maja, right? 777. I do. Thank you. I'm a spiritual advisor. I'm a fucking warrior. That's what I do for work. The scope of possibly expanding now, girl. What a beautiful era we've come into. Yeah, because these people don't deserve to be suffering anymore. Look, he said, I'm going to banish all of you. Okay. Go on, Skullsy. I love that for you. Girl, I'm always here for the good news. Me too. I'm getting so sick and tired of not watching the innocent people get good news and the bad people always getting away with shit. Honey, that's ridiculous. None are innocent, but by the grace of God we are saved only by his grace. Exactly, Kayla. Exactly. Only trust in Jesus, our Lord. Yeah, trust in Jesus, your Lord. Go trust in Jesus. For the rest of us, we're like, how good has Jesus been in allowing so many people to be victimized and violently oppressed down here? And I love Jesus. Do not get me wrong, guys. I really do. I really absolutely love the Christ. But I'm literally teaching you guys that you are the Christ. You're it. You're the Savior. The whole reason you call on Jesus is because he is you. Okay? You're all of it. You're all of it, though. Like, the book itself is a book of the mind. It's a book about manifestation. It's a true, it's not literal. It's not literal. Girl, there's talking snakes, talking donkeys, and men that live in fish for 3 days. It's not literal. Okay? If you can't understand the metaphor of it, the symbology, if you can't understand what the book was really about and you just want to go blindly follow it, that's great. But I'm not probably the person for you. You probably should go to church and go like learn from a pastor or something. I'm just not that, you know? I very much don't own a Bible. I used to. I don't own one. I think it's the most cursed book in the world. And I think just because you slap a title on it called holy doesn't necessarily mean it's holy. You know? It's like, it's the most popularized, for-profit, sold book in the whole world. If I were to ask you who the most popular celebrity is, you would say they sold their soul to get that kind of fame. But yet you want to sit here and tell me a book like that is somehow holy when it's literally mass-produced, mass-edited, and sold for a profit. And there were so many wars that were started in the name of God and started in that book's name. It's like, girl, if I can't tell the truth about how I think it is the most cursed book, just because it has the name holy doesn't necessarily mean it's holy. So yeah, I don't have that same sentiment that most of you do about the book. I'm not a Christian. I love Jesus. I think he's amazing. And I think very much that the character of Jesus, the Christ, is very real. Absolutely 1,000,000,000% real. But you are the Christ. It's not some dude from 2,000 years ago that's mummified in the Middle East somewhere. And this is where shit gets pretty controversial. And this is where it divides. People are like, oh, well, she was so sweet and kind. Yeah, when you were able to steal energy from me and my beautiful friends that are in here who are constantly every single day for free transmuting your bullshit. You show up on our channel over here, a place that I'm starting from scratch. Okay? It's done at the magical. Me. And my beautiful friends, my esoteric, non-conformist friends, and you want to sit here and tell us that we are somehow wrong because we don't abide by the rules in your spell book? I'm sorry, we're not Christian. We literally don't have to be. I fail to see where we are forced to be Christian because I don't understand, love. I'm sovereign. Okay, I can very much love Jesus in the book and also love Dionysus and love Buddha and love all the other Christ figures in every other book too. And I can love Neo from the Matrix and Katniss, the Christ figure in the Hunger Games. I can love all of these ideas and expand my mind. And if you guys cannot, well, then there's the door. Don't watch me again. You won't like this new phase because you'll think I've sold my soul to the devil. Honey, if I did happen to sell my soul to the devil, I know that there's one that bought it back. Okay? If I ever sold my soul, I know that there is one who has redeemed me. And I have never sat here and blasphemed the Holy Spirit. I absolutely love God. I think that the Holy Spirit is very true and very real. But I am here to teach you that you are the Christ. Ye are gods. I don't know why you'd put so much stock in a book. I don't know why you'd put so much faith in a political leader. I don't know why you'd put so much hope in your fucking bank account. Girl, these end times, you are here during the last days. It's just insane. I don't get why people would think that the ones who've already escaped the cult religion in general would want to go back. We don't want to go back. We've already left. We already left. We're not going to go back to your religion because why? Because you think that we should. I believe you. I believe you, Tad. I believe that good conquers over evil. Yeah, oh, I absolutely do. And so I'm going to tell you today what I think my opinion of good is. My opinion of good is sitting down some nasty ass creepers on the planet, getting them a trial, a fair and just trial, and having them be put in prison according to their crimes. That's what I think is very fair. Same with the soul level. Like even if our government, which we all know, our judicial system ain't shit. There's a spiritual court above that. So by spiritual law, these people will be judged based on their soul, and their spiritual crimes will be spiritually punished because a real spiritual jail exists. Spiritual prison is real too. Spiritual prison is just as real as a physical prison. Trust me, I know, I've been there. So I know all too well what it's like to be handled, mangled, tortured for shit I didn't do. But these people who actually did do this shit, they need to be sitting down and they need to be on trial and they need to be putting their right hand on their holy book. If that's what they wanted it so bad, go on then. Speak the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you your God. It's sad how some people were introduced to Christianity just because of people who represented it wrongly. Right, Kayla, that's it too. That's it. You know, I was born into Pentecostalism, which was one of the more extreme sects of Christianity. And my grandparents were the pastors. So I was literally born in a cult. And that one took me 16 years to escape. But I've been in 3 more since then, and I'm telling you what I know. The one thing I will never, ever, 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 ever be, as God is my witness, Lord, strike me down if I ever do become a cult leader. Because I have been in so many of these covens, so many of these cults. It is not fair what they do to people. It is not fair how they use their power to lure people in and hurt them. So what I'm going to do is use every single thing that I have at my disposal, which right now might not look like a lot. I don't have a ton of money. I don't have a really powerful, influential man. I don't have the law on my side. All I have are some invisible spirit angels or guides or whatever you want to call them that seem to sometimes like me. And we'll see if I'm a crowd favorite or not, as they vote for me or don't vote for me. But I can tell you one thing. I'm sick and tired of watching innocent people get picked clean by these vultures because no one will defend them and no one will go dirty. And I guess I will. I guess I will. I guess I've been down to rock bottom in the sliminess of it all. And I guess I'm willing to go low while other people just don't ever get their hands dirty. That's fine. thanks to me, I've got out of 4 cults, so I know all too well what it's like to get out of them, and I'm going to be teaching people how to do the same. And if that means war, then well, I guess so be it. Honey, my soul knows it too well. My soul knows war from past lives too, so it's like, you can take the girl out of the war, but you can't take the war out of the girl. I'm a fucking war general. Okay? And what's so great is I've been summoned here during World War III because a lot of people are really fed the fuck up. What are we going to do? Why are there so many people in charge that like to hurt our children? Why are there so many homeless women being targeted for their psychic gifts, being trafficked? And I know what that's like. I was trafficked in 2024. I understand completely what is happening to these women. So yeah, the whole, wow, she's turned to the dark. Maybe I have. What did the light get you? Oh, that's right. Picked clean. Getting brighter and brighter and brighter. You're looking like a whole snack, honey. You're looking like a whole fucking 10-course meal out here for a lot of these vultures and parasitic leeches. That's what the light got you. The light taught you who you are. And I love that. But the dark will somehow show you as well who you are and who you are not. So yeah, the whole, oh, has she turned to the dark? I guess maybe. I'm here for it, honey. I think my life's finally about to get exciting. I think things are finally going to start working out. I'm embracing who I am, all of it, to sit here and claim that I'm fucking lost. Okay, bet. We'll see very soon, won't we? We'll see. You know what? I hate when a bad person does something but doesn't get punished for it. I believe what you said. Yeah, well, I mean, duh. Who is going to be judging these people but you? You are the judge. You are the righteous judge. You're the one that had your soul judged. You already went through it. You saw good and evil. You judge based on good or evil. Are you good or evil? Well, you spent years hidden in plain sight. You spent years in the belly of the fish, so God could course correct you and get you aligned with who you are as a soul. You already judged thyself. Now it's time for you to judge everything you see out here. Good versus evil. You're about to be the judge. You're the only righteous judge in your reality because you are God of your reality. So I know that people until now have thought that I'm just like some pushover and just so sweet and just so like, I don't know, she's so sweet and she always gets taken advantage of because she's so nice. But you guys don't understand, I'm a fucking savage. I'm beast mode. I'm beast mode activated. I'm beast mode even if it's be by myself. And it might be me by myself for the rest of infinity and beyond. And if that's the case, well, I guess I do pretty well on my own, and I love myself as I am. That means shadow. That means light. And if you guys don't want to love yourself equally in that way, well, then there's the door. There's the door. Go love your innocent, holy self. But can you love your dark shadow self? Oh, see, there's the unconditional love that y'all preach every fucking day. There's the unconditional love. The second you see your shadow, are you able to love it? Are you able to love that version of you that's so pissed off that you talk like this? Yeah. Yeah. Well, there comes the unconditional love that people claim I don't have for myself. Here it comes. I'm able to love me every single morsel, every single inch, every single stretch mark, my love, every single attitude problem I have, every single time I wake up with morning breath. Girl, I love myself unconditionally. I love every single shadow and every single light. And you know what? I'm pretty sure that's why I stay rewarded. I'm pretty sure that's why the universe fucks with me, honey, because I love myself. I love my shadow and I love my light. And if you guys can't, there's the door, because we're not doing that whole love and light thing. Oh, God. Love and light, love and light, love and light. Girl, where is your shadow? Why the fuck would we trust you? You're not even relatable, honey. Love and light, but I love you so much. Let me just pray it away from you. Let me just pray it. Girl, please. We don't trust you. We really just don't trust you. That's the truth. Oh, God, it's so annoying. At least I can say genuinely that I have been 100% authentic. I've been showing you guys the nitty gritty. I've been showing you the good and I've been showing you the bad. And you know what I love about me? That I was fucking authentic the entire time. And that's why people really don't like me. But honey, I'd rather have me any day during a war than these fake, pretentious, holier than thous. Ooh, ooh, I'd rather have me any day. So if you guys wouldn't mind, see yourself out, because there's enough of me to go around for me, myself, and I. The rest of I don't give a fuck who you are. I really don't. I probably won't miss you at all. You've probably given me absolutely zero along this path. Nothing but a hard time, nothing but judgment and accusations, nothing but accusatory tones, and nothing but projections. See yourself out, bitch. I won't miss you. I truly will not miss you. You needed me far more than I've ever needed you, and that's the truth. And you will be seeing that very clearly in these upcoming months. I'd rather have me any day, honey. I might be a shadow entity. I might be the devil incarnate, honey, but I'd rather have me during a war. Shit, I'd rather have me during a war. Thank God I'm me. Ooh, thank God I'm me. I already got out of 4 cults, so thank God I'm me. Think whatever it is that I'm me. I'd rather have me any day. I might be one of those big old, ships that are like the rugged ships that look raggedy and, beat up. And, that big ass ship has been on the seas for 100 years. But then you got this new skippy. What do they call them? The little teeny tiny little boat. You got this brand new boat that's never even been ridden before. It's so shiny and brand new, and I'd rather be me. I'd rather be that old glory that's on the seas. I'd rather be me. I think a lot of people would really prefer me a size 2, just like this gorgeous beauty who wears makeup and puts on these really nice clothes and represents God in such a beautiful angelic way, and like, oh my God, like, guys, let's just pray it all away. No, I'm not that though. I'm not that. And if you would have been fucking paying attention, you would have known this, and you didn't pay attention. You didn't pay attention. You should have been noticing all along that I'm not just love and light. I'm fucking authentic to who I am. Been that way for a really long time as I defended innocent people, and I still will continue defending innocent people on my channel that are going through a spiritual awakening. I will continue being myself, whom I love. So, if you guys want to stay, stay. If you want to leave, leave. It's not a requirement for you guys to stay. I've changed a lot. And I even just the last couple weeks I've been here, like, there's been nobody sleeping next to me and 10 feet away from me in another bedroom. And do you know the kind of stress that removes off a girl? Knowing that man was a straight up warlock running an entire witch coven, and I didn't even have a lock on my door. Do you know the kind of stress that like gives a body naturally? And I knew to leave. I knew I wasn't safe. I'm like, fuck this, bye, I'm out. Once I had that ritual performed on me that night, and then I got raped in my dream by my own roommate. Oh, honey, it was game over. It was game over. I was conscious during that entire thing when he took advantage of me in the astral plane. After that, I was like, nope. I already was not going to renew my lease, but I was definitely not about to pay him another dime to stay even one more month. Girl, I was out, gone, done, bye. And he kept my security deposit. So, and that's, whatever. God's going to bless me in other ways, but like for him to punish me on my way out, baby girl. If all I lost was a security deposit for gaining my freedom, gaining my body, gaining my mind, gaining my peace, honey, it was well worth it. Best money I ever spent. Yo, best money I ever spent getting out of that man's grasp. So yeah, going forward, don't fucking tell me what time it is. I've already come out of 4 literal witch covens and lived to tell the tale. So if you want to sit here talking about some love and light, go somewhere else. You can't have light without the shadow, period. And you want to go watch some fakes? Go do so. I'm too authentic for your ass, period. Too authentic. Been too loud and proud. How you doing? You leave. Yeah, fucking right. Bitch, I built this from the ground. Who are you? Fucking talk to me like you know me. You know me 20 seconds. Shut the fuck up. Not only have I bled, sweat, and tears poured into this channel, this is a holy channel. So you will either sit there and fucking throw some respect on my name and the beautiful people that have come to me for spiritual guidance, or you fucking leave. No, no, no. Those are the only 2 choices. Do you understand me? You either sit there and listen or you leave. There is no other choice. Your whole choice in the matter, that ship has sailed. You don't have that choice. You either sit and listen or you leave. Okay? There's a church somewhere with your name on it. Go on. You're not about to convince any of us that we need to go back to some cult because it's the big 3. It's like Islam, Catholicism, or Christianity. Like, no thanks. No thanks. And you're not about to sit here and convince us that we need to read your holy book in order to stay holy. No thanks. No thanks. I'd rather read a different spell book, one that's not mass edited. The best-selling book of all time, the Bible? Really? Think about it. If I were to ask you the best-selling celebrity, the best-selling album, you would tell me right now that person sold their soul to the devil to have that kind of fame. You would. You would. If I said, think of the best-selling album ever. Right. You'd sit here and tell me they got that level of fame, that level of popularity, that level of notoriety because they sold their soul. And yet you're going to sit here and tell me that a book that is mass edited and mass produced for a profit is somehow holy. Girl, please. Girl, please. Girl, I can go to Walmart, find 15 variations of the same book edited, and then go to Target and find another 15 versions. Come on, please. Nah, I don't need that spell book, honey. I don't need that spell book. I may use the names that I remember from it, from Christianity, from the days that I was a Christian, but I could also learn about pagan religion. I can learn about Norse mythology. I can learn about Thor and Loki. And I already have. Goddess Freya. And then, you know, other goddesses, Goddess Kali, Goddess Aphrodite. Like, girl, I can learn some shit, okay? Without having to open a book because you tell me to. And what you're not going to do on my channel ever again, guys. And no, this is so serious. This is so serious. What you're never going to do on my channel ever again is sit here trying to make us feel like if we don't read your book, we're somehow damned. Girl, bye. Because we want to have a free mind. I'd say the one that's damned is the one gripping onto a fucking book for dear life during these end times. I'd say that's honestly, you're probably more damned than we are. Yeah, the ones that can actually pull their head out of a book and go find God in nature. Yeah, chances are anyone telling us that we have to abide by rules and regulations of a church that you wouldn't even trust your kids at. Girl, you would not even take your little toddler to a Sunday service. So girl, please. Telling me that I somehow need to abide by the rules in that book? No. No. That's not gonna happen anytime soon. I'm not a Christian. Okay. Hello, super letero. I don't know what that means, but hello, welcome. Good morning, Earth Surfer. It's too early to be this mad. So you've not been paying attention? 2 words, divine feminine. Ooh. Because somebody just told me it's too early to be this mad. Is it too early for me to be this mad? if I'm a divine feminine? Is it too early? Because I just had my coffee. I just had my daily dose of give a shit. So when it kicks in, and it hasn't yet, when it kicks in, I might get more mad. Is it still too early? Have you not been paying the fuck attention, bro? The real question is, why aren't you this mad? Oh, no. See, that's actually it. Ooh! The real question, why aren't you this angry? Yikes. Yikes. No, it's right on time. Yo, I don't know who you are, but I like you a lot. I like you a latero. What's your name? Super latero? Sounds like superhero, kind of. In a weird divine feminine, divine masculine way, but who has time for that these days? Who would ever recognize it? Oh my God. Girl, the way I'm so in love with who I am. The way that I've been summoning Lucifer, God, it just freaks people out because I've been out here summoning Jesus this whole time. And you know what I love? I love that when we talk about Jesus, it's such a high vibrational energy that everybody can agree. Jesus is a saint. The most beautiful thing that's ever existed. Yo, but then you start talking about something else and be like, I think I know. Girl, so you don't love yourself unconditionally then. You don't understand that you're all of it. You're Jesus. You're Lazarus. You're Adam. You're Eve. You're King Ahab, and you don't even know who that fucker is. You're all of it. You're all of it. You're Judas. You're the Judas that sabotages your own self. You're Jesus. You're Lucifer. You're Satan. You're God. You're all of it, bruh. Now it's too early for that. It's too early in the day for that. Am I right or am I right? It's always too early. No, it's right on time. Period. Yeah. Thank you for being here. I slept in my clothes last night and I haven't even left the comfort of my own gorgeous divine feminine bed yet. But it's not too early to be this angry. I would highly suggest that you get angrier tomorrow by this time. I would highly suggest that by 10:30 tomorrow, you try it again and you get really hella pissed. I highly suggest you get it really fucking pissed. You get pissed at the fact that you can't afford to put diapers on your baby's bum. And you can't trust your kids to go to a church session anytime soon. And I highly suggest that you get real mad that your divine union with the partner that you want is constantly being sabotaged during a spiritual war. I highly suggest you get mad, honey. You get mad. I don't understand why I have to hold the brunt of all this anger. You guys should be sharing and partaking in these festivities. You should really be a little bit angry. A lot of bit angry. And I don't understand why I'm the only one that's feeling this way. I really don't get it. So anyway, a lot of you don't really like where I'm headed. You're like, wow, she's headed to hell. Wake up, babe. Wake up. We're already in hell, my love. Wake up. 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 You're already in hell. Wake up. Wake up. You're already in hell. Question is, how do you manifest something different? How do you save yourself from hell? You're gonna be saved by your bank account. One of those good old politicians with his fingers on the nuke button. Is he gonna save you? When you go to your local church and the pastor who's been out here leading you astray the whole time, what he gonna save you? Your mama say it. Is your mama gonna save you? Who the fuck is gonna save you during these end times? Who is gonna save your money? You think your money is gonna stop you from a demonic attack, honey? When all these nasty ass energies rise up on the planet, and they have been. That's why I'm angry. That's why you should be angry. They all rise up in power and status, and they're just wee little teeny tiny little They're really not that big. They're really not that strong. They're actually all weak and they're all falling, which is kind of amazing. That's why you're seeing the MK trials right now. Good. Progress. Things are finally happening. That's why CERN got shut down on the 29th. I'm actually really excited for it. Jupiter just went into Leo towards the end of June. So very soon, you're going to have a lot more confidence to speak like this too. So maybe you should get a little angry and be a little bit more confident in it. Be confident in thyself, honey. We are not in hell. Okay. Cool. That's amazing. I actually really love that for you. That must mean you're in heaven then. Cool. There are a lot of people still in hell though. While I love that you're not, because honestly, hell is just, it's a horrible place. I love that you're not there. Thank God you don't have to suffer like that. But there are still some that live in that mentality, and that's why I'm here. To remind you that if heaven is within you, like Jesus would say, then certainly hell is within you as well. It's a frequency. It's a spectrum. Which side are you feeding? Where are your thoughts aligned with? Are your thoughts aligned with hell or your thoughts aligned with heaven? Right? So thankfully, though I do take on projections temporarily that people send my way about being, dark or evil or whatever, I eventually just say like, oh, no. Oh, no. like when Neo in the Matrix, he does this with the bullets and he's just like, ew, no. Eventually, I pull my head out of my own bunghole and I'm like, ew, no. Ew, David. Gross. Haha, exactly. It's in your mentality. Period. Exactly. So when you do feel those projections and when you're like, wait a minute, am I in hell though? If it's a spectrum and heaven is also available in this present moment, then why would I sit in hell? Just because some people want me to. Just because some people want me to feel depressed, feel hopeless, feel broke, feel homeless, feel hungry, feel lonely, doesn't necessarily mean you have to. Girl, do not give them what they want. Be like, ew, 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 David. Do you guys remember that? You remember that show, Schitt's Creek? So funny. On Netflix, I think it was. Rory, you nasty. Get out of here. Get out of here with your sacrilegious bullshit. Don't you ever use those grubby ass fingers to type anything to this goddess again. You understand me? Bet. Try it one more time. Try it one more time talking to me like that. Bitch, I'm a goddess. You better never, ever even think those thoughts towards me again, lest your mind be as fucked up as your keyboard. Okay? Okay? Don't ever do it to me again. Period. Yeah, no. Period. End of story. End of sentence. End of book. End of chapter. End of fucking days, motherfucker. Don't ever say that to me again. Watch yourself. Because I am a holy woman. Period. No, you're not in hell. You're sitting on my throne. Exactly. Absolutely. I'm sitting on my throne. So either if I'm in hell, I'm sitting on my throne. If I'm in heaven, I'm sitting on my throne. Guys, when you really understand that you're the Most High God, and so wherever your thoughts go, energy flows. If you're in heaven, be in heaven. If you're in hell, be in hell. Like, if you're in hell, don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going, because you will get to heaven. You will get to that peaceful moment. You will get to that Zen space within yourself again. A lot of it comes through transmutation. Like, I take on a lot of projections all day, every day, thousands of hate comments a day. And I'm telling you right now, all I have to do is just chit chat all day to my damn self, and I will be able to get back into heaven. So it's fine. I transmute all of this pain, all of this anger by just speaking. Sometimes I sing, Sometimes I talk, sometimes I hum, sometimes I sit in the fucking corner, rock back and forth and just no, I'm just kidding. I don't do that. I've literally never done that. But if I'm sure some of my favorite enemies would tell you I do. I've never done that though ever in my life. But honestly, it kind of does sound therapeutic. I could save hundreds on therapy. I bet. I'm telling, if you were a liquid, oh my God. A bit of every. You're so pretty. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Can someone help? What? What do you mean, can someone help? Who do you think is going to save you? I'm so serious, guys. I don't understand why you think someone is coming to save you. Because you believed the lie that is religion just like I did. Because you all believed there was going to be some guy riding on a white horse, on a fucking magical unicorn, coming down and being like, and I save you. Like, well, I don't get it. I really don't. I really do not understand. I don't get it, love. Why is everybody waiting for a savior? Why is everybody waiting, period, for anything? It's very sad. It's very sad to witness. So I refuse to witness it anymore. I'm going to go to the reality where nobody is waiting on anything. I have my besties, my bestie bitches that come in and they're like, girl, guess what? I got a new job. I just won the lottery. Bitch, my ex just came back groveling. Yo, I got this new gig. I'm pregnant. I just got this. I got that. I bought my new car. I got my new house. Period. I refuse to see people suffering anymore. I refuse. All we do is experience life. All we do is experience love. Period. We experience the goodness in life. We experience heaven on earth. Just because other people project shit onto you doesn't make it true. Doesn't mean that you have to abide by their rules, babe. They throw so much shit your way. Throw it right back at them. Ew. Ew, David. Yeah, my lips are chapped, 100%. I haven't been wearing my chapstick like I should be. And plus, it's colder in here than it was. I got my air conditioning fixed, and it's like, brr, brr, very, very cold. And now my lips are chapped. But anyway, yeah, I had an alien show up at my window last night. I'm pretty convinced. I think it was an alien. It didn't look like a normal light. It looked like a green light. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm waiting for that fucker to show up again. I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. I don't know, maybe aliens are making house calls. You never know. Maybe they want to be friends. Maybe they want to play Scrabble. Who knows? I don't know why they're here. I just know that aliens are very real and they're very near and dear to my heart. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, just like humans. Most of you are shit. No, I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. My opinion of humans are like, ill. Yucky. Ew. No, I'm so serious. Humans, fuck off. So it's like I don't know of a species more deranged. I don't know of a species more willing to like end their own lineage and their own like future. It's like most freaking creatures, evolutionary wise, they're willing to just like do anything to survive the species, you know, make the species go on. And it's like humans, I don't understand. We do the opposite. We do the opposite. It's so crazy to me. We would do anything to sabotage our future. We're the only species to do that, by the way. I don't know why. I have no idea. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys, if you're here for light and love Jenna and you're here for like, I don't know, how she is always a pushover and like gets taken advantage of. I honestly think this isn't for you. My next phase is not gonna be for you. So you're gonna want to unsubscribe. 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 I said good day, sir. You don't have to be here. I've never made you ever. Girl, this is the most anti-cult cult you'll ever belong to. It is so anti-cult that I do not force you to be here. Which is very much not like any cult you've ever seen. You're allowed to leave, and I would actually encourage it. So, like, girl, I don't need your ass. If we really look at it, I've never needed you ever in a million years. No, like that's the fucking truth. Nope, that's like the fucking truth. You needed me far more than I needed you, period. So see yourself out, my love. The little white X up there is just like a, you just click it. It's right there. It's right there. You see it? You go with the left mouse click, you go. So easy. It's so easy, even you could do it. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys the whole love and light namaste bullshit. That's so yesteryear. We're done with that, honey. We're done with that. I don't want to ride unicorns off and sail into the sunset anymore. I'd rather acknowledge the truth that there are still people living in hell. And if you really think about it, how can you truly live in heaven knowing that hell still exists for so many people? You know, so I want to do something about it. I actually want to help right now on the planet as the world is descending into chaos and we're experiencing World War III, which is a spiritual war that I happen to know about and I happen to be able to see and predict shit in. So I'm going to actually use my gifts and my services and my abilities to fight the good old fight. And while a lot of you think that that means just being like a fucking nun or something, definitely not. Definitely not. I love to have me a shot of whiskey, honey, and a man in my bed every once in a while. Okay, I'm not like this holier than thou, like monk. Okay, I love me some men, and when I meet one worthy of me, there will be one in my bed. If I want to go out for a shot of whiskey or two, girl, I will do it. Thank you, Jesus. If I want to eat me some carbohydrates, hunty, I'll do so. If I want to eat me a cheeseburger, I'll do so. Yo, I will do what the fuck I want. It's true sovereignty and it's true freedom. True freedom. I'll do what I want, when I want, how I want, if I want, with whom I want, period. As long as I want, end of story. So the true freedom that we're all trying to find right now is true freedom of self. And thankfully, I already have that. And if you don't like that I'm this free, if you don't like that I'm this authentic, if you don't like that I'm this me, you don't have to ever watch Jenna the Magical again. You don't ever have to subscribe. You can lose my URL, lose my number, lose my face, honey. You're allowed to leave at any time. Okay, no one was forcing you to be here, you know? Can I be your wizard to your witch? Oh, Kyle. Uh-oh. I was already trying to, I already talked about some tattoo muscled guy that I was trying to summon in here. I was like, listen, whoever that is, Derek, you call me. Can I be the wizard to your witch? Oh my God. Man, it's comments like that, they really know how to get me thinking. It's comments like that that make me really want to jot you down in a journal or something. Put little hearts next to your name. Yeah, it's comments like that that know how to get to me, honey. Thank you so much, Kyle. I don't know you from Adam, but I want to. Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure. It's been such a fun time. As you watch Jenna the Magical get magically pummeled for years and years and years. And it's been so lovely. Oh, it's been so fun. So fun when you would show up on my channel with your bullshit, with your toxic sludge, and then dump it all on us for us to transmute it for free. That was fun. Wasn't that lovely? Wasn't that so fun? That was great. You remember that? I do. And all of my beautiful moderators on the God Mod Squad, honey, they remember it. Every time you'd show up here with your nasty, And then we'd be forced to transmute that shit for free, mind you, for free. So that you could go out and win the lottery. You could go to work the next day looking like a shiny new penny. While us healers, us mystics, us sexy ass psychics, had to go take all your bullshit and you didn't pay us a damn thing. You know what? Now I'm actually really excited for these spiritual gifts that are coming back online because I might just boot your ass out. I might actually kick you to the curb energetically. Yeah, I might do that. I might do that. Depends on how crazy, it depends on how nasty you try it in here. But what you're not going to do is ever again take all of the nasty energy that you have accumulated being out there in the world and choosing the devilish shit that you choose, and then coming in here to a group of holy women, dumping your nastiness, and then we're forced to clear it. Because, girl, honey, sometimes that can take us like 3 days. Being bedridden for 3 days, honey, while your man goes out and makes a killing. I had this one guy once. He was too gorgeous for his own good. That was the problem. Anyway, he'd come over to the place I was paying for, BTW. He'd come over to my apartment, dump his toxic sludge all over it. And then the next day, he literally called me. And I remember when the phone was ringing, I heard my ancestor, my grandmother on the other side. I heard her so loudly. When it was ringing and I was just looking at his number on the phone, I heard her say, "This is your inheritance. This is your divine inheritance." And I was like, what? And I answered and he's like, "Guess what? I just won the lottery." He had come over for a booty call, left all that darkness with me. I was bedridden, not even able to get out of bed. I had a backache and everything. And the dude legit won. Guess how much money he gave me? No, I'm so serious. Guess how much after he won the lottery, guess how much he helped me? Bet. Oh, lower. Right. Exactly, love. Yeah, took all of his darkness for free and got 0% of it. 0%. While I was bedridden for days. Girl, please. Boy, bye. Absolutely not. Not in this world, love. Not in this new age. No, thank you. I'm too fucking good for that. Yeah, no, so I think what I'm about to find out is that all of these men needed me. I never needed them. And I can't wait to show other sisters just like me how true that is. Girl, you are just so fucking gorgeous. You're a goddess. These men needed you far more than you ever needed them. Dump that toxic sludge, honey. Dump him. Dump him like a paperweight. Snip, snip. Cut the cords, baby. Shoo, shoo. Oh, shoo, shoo. Ew, 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 ew. Ew. Yes. Girl, cut the cords and then go to the Lord. Ew, ew, ew. You're so beautiful no matter what anyone says. Oh, thank you so much. I'm not a muggle. Mm. Right. Very much like that. Aveda Kedavra, the haters. Kyle. Listen to me right now, Kyle. Tell me why I'm legit watching Harry Potter right now. Like I'm on the 7th. There's 2 more movies, I think. Tell me why I'm legit watching Harry Potter right now. So I just got this apartment a couple weeks ago. It's just a temporary thing. I don't know if I'm gonna be here for long. But took like every single dollar I had to get this place. And I'm telling you right now, it has healed me so much. Just being alone and not having anybody near me and having my own key, my own fridge, my own lock to my own bathroom, like everything. Just, I've been healing so much that I've just been like able to recline and do nothing and just be a goddess. You know what I mean? Just be an empress. And I have been binge watching all of the Harry Potter movies. I love that I don't know what Avacadabra is, but I would love for you to teach me. Kyle, oh my God, call me. Which one is that? Which spell was that? I don't know, but I'm sure Hermione knows it. I love her so much. She's my spirit animal, Hermione. But yeah, I definitely have been watching all of the Harry Potter movies, you know, because I wasn't allowed to when I was a kid. Because I was raised in Pentecostalism, and I wasn't, you know, my grandparents were Pentecostal, so they would never let us watch Harry Potter. My family wouldn't let me watch it. And like we weren't allowed to trick or treat. We weren't allowed to watch Harry Potter. We weren't allowed to have fun. We weren't allowed to breathe wrong. We just weren't allowed to do a lot of things, you know? So anyway, now I'm 37 years old and I'm enjoying Harry Potter for the first time ever in my life. And I just love that Kyle here wants to avacadabra me. How you doing, Kyle? How you doing? I'm doing really great now. I love that you're here. Your eyes are gorgeous. Thank you. Deathly Hallows is part 1 and 2. Oh my God, okay. You want to watch it with me? Hey, hey. Ooh, Kyle. Ooh, Kyle. Ooh, Kyle. Wait. Who are you? Is that your real name, Kyle? How old are you, Kyle? Before I go flirting with a 12-year-old, can you please let me know how old you are? Because we're sitting here talking about Harry Potter, and there's a 50-50 chance you're 12 years old. Andy's really sweet with the compliments too. Okay, Kyle, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, do you have tattoos? Because I may or may not have just bippity boppity booed you into my reality. No, and it was very easy. I literally said it one time. 34! Thank you, Jesus! Or Lucifer, whoever you're voting for these days. Listen, I think you're really great. I think I'm really great. And I think 2 great people should watch Deathly Hallows together. So if you're into it, so am I. Yo, I'm going to be watching the 7th install. So the 7th and the 8th. Okay? So I Deathly Hallows number 1 today. All right? I'll think about you the whole time, Kyle. I'll think about you, sir. I'll think about you. Yeah. So if you want to email me, I'd love to recap what is happening in the movie. And I'd love to tell you some really cool things about it. Yeah? If you want to. You don't have to. But anyway, just know that you guys going forward, the whole love and light, Jenna, is so gone. Baby, because she didn't even exist. Okay? It's like finding out that you were an empath the whole time and everybody just liked you when you were a pushover and when you were a doormat. You know, they only liked you because you were saying yes all the time. And then you started saying no, and then they punish you, and then you're like, exactly, love. Exactly. I was supposed to be telling you no a long time ago. You ever go to tell somebody no for the first time ever and they retaliate against you? They literally punish you for saying no. Girl, if that is not proof that you were supposed to be saying no the whole time. Right. So anyway, I've been saying no to a lot of people in the last month. I've let go of so many people, it's kind of insane. I'm about to have the best life. And you know what? It might just be me, myself, and I. And that's okay. I am okay with this being all about me. I am that selfish. I am that narcissistic that I'm okay with it being all about me, honey. Me, myself, and I. I mean, my channel alone is Jenna the Magical. I literally refer to myself in 3rd person. So, I mean, I'm okay with it being all about me, you know? If people don't like me, that's great. You don't even like you, though. You know what I mean? So, I might be that weird controversial girl on the internet that talks about Lucifer and Jesus in the same breath, but at least I ask questions. At least I don't just take what the church says and then regurgitate it. You know, at least I fucking ask questions. Like, is it possible Lucifer, the morning star, is the same as Jesus, the morning star? I mean, at least I ask questions. At least I ask pastors straight up to their face, so talking donkey, are we on board with that? Are we good with thinking that's literal, or yeah or nay? The dude getting eaten by a fish for 3 days. Is that literal? Is that literal? At least I'm able to ask. What about you? What about you? You can meet me. Meet me in my heart space. Bunch of wankers. God, I like you. Are you from the UK? Because you're sounding real British these days. We don't actually call people wankers over here. Yo, if you're over in Hogwarts land, could you fly your broomstick over here to the USA, the good US of A? Please? That'd be lovely. I'd love to go to like a little like what are those called? A magic shop? Oh my God, going to a magic shop with you would be so fucking fun. Kyle, I figured out where we're gonna have our first date. You're gonna fly on your broomstick over here, and we're gonna go to this magic shop that's down the street. Okay? Okay, I love that so much. Oh my God, it's so great. Plan it. Put it on your calendar. Where are you from? I'm from Iowa, which is like if you're looking at America, right here in the butthole, literally right here, right in the middle. You don't even know where Iowa is. That's how irrelevant it is. What about you? Where are you from? And are you about to tell me you're married with 6 kids? Because come on. That would be my luck today. No, actually, I have the best luck. So, yeah. Yo. No. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to tell you the whole love and light thing is it's kind of played out. It's like, no thanks. I think that's when people take advantage of you. It's not that I'm not love and light. It's just I'm also dark and hate. You know? Love and light, dark and hate. I'm kind of both, you know? A lot of druid heathen shops. They call them heathen shops? God, that alone makes you want to go into one. Come on, is that what they call it? No, they do not. Over here, the name heathen is like such an insult, but if they called it that, I'd literally show up just because of it. So anyway, I'm going to let you guys go because I've got a hot date with Harry Potter and I'm super excited to see where these Deathly Hallows go. I'm from Florida. Shut up, love. Wait, why do you speak in wanker? What is that? I know what wanker is, but it's like from the UK. You actually say that like on a daily basis in Florida? God, I like you, Kyle. Florida. I won't hold that against you. It's cute. It's cute. Not really, but it's cute. All right. Kyle, was great meeting you guys. I literally was just having a moment with a lot of my viewers about how lately they have been thinking I'm this like holier than thou, this like super sweet girl that's just like, I'm gonna hug the demons out of you and I'm just gonna vote for Jesus. And as much as I love Jesus, and I do, you know I do, I'm big team Jesus. I'm also big team Lucifer, and I've been summoning him the past 3 days. So I'm all about exploration, and I'm all about balance, and I'm all about learning and discovering and not being afraid to be myself. And so if you guys don't want to be here, please, by all means, leave, and I will just be here still. Okay? I love you. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.